Okay guys, we're here reviewing the new curriculum for the new testing sheet for all our color belts and black belts and what exactly the judges are looking for, so you guys know how to set yourself up for success. So now we're getting into sparring and combat sparring. So the elements for sparring and combat sparring are the same. There's just gonna be one difference between the movement, mainly between sparring and combat sparring. So let's start with movement. So the first element is movement. In sparring, you should be sideways, hands are up, bouncing, and we should see a lot of moving here, more sideways, okay? But the big thing is that you're staying on the balls of your feet and that I'm really trying to move. I don't wanna see that your heels are on the ground and you're just kind of walking around, you know, you're switching your feet, doing this. I shouldn't see that. So movement for sparring should be slide forward, slide back, front cut, back cut, B steps, replacement steps, switch your feet. Those are the type of things we should be seeing, but while you're staying on the balls of your feet. Now, combat sparring, this is where the difference is gonna come in combat sparring. Combat sparring, I want whatever hand the stick is in, that foot's in front, and my front knee is bent, and I'm looking straight ahead. So if I'm here, I should be this way with that knee bent, and now I'm moving forward and backwards this way, or I'm moving around and I'm keeping my feet in close. I shouldn't see your feet crossing. I really shouldn't see you guys just walking, okay? So you gotta make sure you're staying close there. So number 2 is distance. So both sparring and combat sparring, you have to understand distance. So if you're moving too close and you're taking a lot of hits, that's gonna be an issue, or if you're too far and you're missing a lot. So you wanna be just on the edge of that danger zone, be ready to move into attack, and then move back out to where you can get to a safe distance. The next one is gonna be speed. So speed, we wanna see how quickly you're starting a technique that you can get to the next technique and then get back into your guard position. So it's not just strike and then, oh, I'm done, I move fast, I struck, and now I can just relax. No, it's strike and then back to guard. Kick, back to guard. Punch, back to guard. So we want to see that speed. You don't necessarily have to like knock your partner out or hit them super hard, but we want to see that you can do it and then get back into a position that you can protect yourself. Number 4 is going to be technique of the session for color belts. So whatever we're teaching you during that session, whether it's a kicking technique or a combat stick technique, we want to see that you're utilizing it and you can put it in with the other techniques you know. Now at black belt level, and even as a higher color belt, we should see layering of techniques. That means all the techniques you've learned as a color belt, even though we're focusing on one technique that session, I should still be trying to use the other techniques in my sparring. So if I know baiting, I'm trying to do that. If I know my 9 lines, I'm trying to do that if we're combat sparring. If I know roof block, wing block, I'm trying to do that. If we're working on double sticks, can I incorporate some of those things into double sticks? You know, all of the different elements, especially as you progress through the ranks, you should be demonstrating. But that testing, especially as a color belt, we're just looking for that technique that we're working on incorporated with the other ones. And then the last thing is combinations. So can you put some of these moves together in new patterns, new ways to show us that you can hit different targets? You know, you're not just hitting the same thing or using the same move over and over again. You should be able to add some different moves at different targets to show that I'm able to be a little bit creative with my combinations. And we're gonna talk about like creating openings and things like that with our sparring and combat IQ. So those are the 5 elements. Again, one more time: movement, distance, speed, technique of the session, and combinations. So good luck with that. Train hard and remember, become better than you are today.